Namaste, fellow travelers. Welcome back to Bhagavad Gita Cosmic Conversations. I'm Dr. Gopal Ramdas, neurologist by profession, seeker by nature, and someone constantly blown away by the timeless upgrades Krishna offers for human consciousness.
And I'm Partha Murthy, your cosmic co-passenger. Before we dive in, a quick check-in. How are you enjoying this mind-blowing wisdom of Krishna consciousness? Drop us a comment, send us your thoughts, your aha moments, or even your questions. This isn't just a podcast, it's a satsang in cyberspace. And trust us, this is just the beginning. Stick with us as we decode the very epitome of conscious living.
Well said, Partha. Now onward to chapter 4, Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Sounds complex? Don't worry. We're your decoding crew. This is where Krishna fuses the rocket fuel of action, karma, with the GPS of wisdom, Gyan.
Chapter 4 begins with a cosmic history drop. Krishna says something wild. I taught this yoga first to the sun god, Viveswan. Wait, why does Krishna say this?
Krishna is basically saying, this is not new. This ancient knowledge has been passed down through parampara, a lineage of enlightened beings. But over time, the chain got broken. Now, Arjuna is the chosen one to receive the download.
Arjuna, just like anyone else would, asks Krishna, "You were born on this planet just like me. How can you say you taught the sun god? How?"
Krishna smiles and says, "You and I have had many births. I remember them all. You don't." And here comes the spiritual mic drop of the multiverse. Ajopi sannave atma, bhutanam ishwaropi san. Though I am unborn and my nature is imperishable, I appear through my own power.
Translation: I'm the conscious force behind creation. I take form, but I'm beyond form.
Let's look at this from a scientific angle. When Krishna says he is timeless and remembers all his births, he's hinting at the immortal continuity of life. The way genes carry the memory of life through countless bodies and forms.
Absolutely. The life that emerged on Earth never really dies. Life here is nothing but a stream of genes, transferring from one body to another. They are immortal. And Krishna refers to this deep continuity as the soul.
Exactly. These genes, or rather, this biological memory, carry tremendous information across generations. Krishna, as a conscious being par excellence, can retrieve this cosmic memory. He says he remembers everything, right from the beginning of life itself.
No doubt about it. No one else other than Krishna could have understood the nature of life in such a profound, timeless way. He's the ultimate wise man whose wisdom is eternal, never fading, never obsolete.
And here comes the blockbuster quote, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharat, abhyuthanam dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. Translated, it means, whenever there is a decline in righteousness and an increase in unrighteousness, O descendant of Bharata, I manifest myself.
Now let's talk about why this chapter is next level. This particular shloka sparks deep curiosity. Is there an unknown divine energy surrounding us? Something like the dark energy that science has yet to fully grasp?
Exactly. Krishna's words hint at a cosmic knowledge center, a kind of universal consciousness that keeps track of all life and actions. Our human consciousness is limited to our body and mind, but Krishna's consciousness is universal. He holds the blueprint of all existence.
No doubt. Krishna further explains the idea of Jnana Karma Sannyasa, the renunciation of selfish action through the power of knowledge. This is Karma Yoga 2.0. The outer action remains the same, but the inner operating system now runs on pure wisdom.
Here's the crux. When your actions are fueled by clarity, devotion, and surrender, even the most ordinary work becomes a sacred offering.
That's why Krishna says, Brahmarpanam Brahmahovi. The act of offering is Brahman, the oblation is Brahman, and it is offered by Brahman into the fire of Brahman.
Pure Advait. When the doer, the doing, and the deed all dissolve into divine awareness, action becomes meditation.
And here's where Krishna drops a truth bomb on how wisdom works. Real Gyan isn't about collecting spiritual trivia. It burns ignorance the way fire burns wood. Tadvidhi pranipaten pariprashnen sevaya. Approach a realized teacher with humility, ask questions, and serve sincerely. The wise will guide you to truth.
This is the spiritual Google. Question, serve, surrender, repeat. Krishna encourages seekers to go beyond blind faith and engage in direct, experiential inquiry.
Here's something wild. In cognitive science, there's a concept called schema revision. When a new insight reorganizes your mental framework, that's exactly what Gyan does. It upgrades the operating system of the soul.
That's fascinating. Schema revision implies a fundamental shift in how we perceive and process information. Gyan, or spiritual knowledge, facilitates this process, allowing us to transcend limited perspectives and gain deeper insights.
Exactly. Gyan doesn't just add new information, it rewires our understanding, enabling us to see the world and ourselves in a new light. This upgrade of the soul's operating system can lead to profound changes in our thoughts, emotions, and actions.
And this process isn't just intellectual, it's deeply transformative. As our mental framework evolves, our entire being is impacted, influencing our relationships, decisions, and overall well-being.
Absolutely. Evolution is a prominent and consistent aspect of every life. For humans, mind evolution or evolving consciously is crucial. Krishna consciousness is the best available upgrade one can install on their soul's OS.
Well said, Partha. Krishna says, when knowledge burns away ignorance, it's like the sun dispelling darkness. Once insight dawns, it leaves an indelible mark. As aptly put by Anvishaka's official, evolution of the mind may be fleeting, but evolution of the soul is eternal.
Yeah, that's why Krishna tells Arjuna, don't be paralyzed by past guilt or future fear. Just rise up and act with wisdom as your compass. Yog sannyast karmarnam gyan sanchinna sangshayam. One whose doubts have been destroyed by knowledge and who has renounced attachment to action. Such a person is not bound by karma.
So let's break it down. Act, but not from ego. Offer, but not for reward. Learn, but stay humble. Serve, and let your consciousness evolve.
This chapter is a call to every conscious warrior. Don't just do the right thing, understand it. Don't just act, awaken through action.
And remember, this is just the beginning. The Gita is not a philosophy you memorize. It's a frequency you tune into. How are you feeling so far? If Krishna's wisdom is making you think differently, live differently, meditate on one shloka each day and see the magic unfold. And don't forget to tell us about your journey.
We will end this conversation with famous quote, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Carl Jung. Next up, Chapter 5, Karma Sannyasa Yoga, where Krishna compares the path of renunciation and the path of action. Spoiler, it's not either or, it's something far more elegant.
Until then, live wisely, act consciously, stay cosmic.